So now I'd like to show you a bunch of tips that have to do with using Preview. Preview is a great application that comes with your Mac. You can do all sorts of things with. It can be used to view images and view PDFs, but you can manipulate them in lots of different ways. You can find Preview in your Applications folder, but usually most people access it by just double clicking on an image or double clicking on a PDF file and it opens up as the default app. So one of the things you can do is you have a high resolution image like this. There's a lot more detail than what you can normally see on your screen, and you can see that detail by going to Tools, Show Magnifier. And then you get this magnification loop here, and you can really view some of the detail in things. You can go to Tools, Hide Magnifier to show that. Now you can also crop things like crop images. So I can click here the Tools button, and then there's a selection tool there. So I make sure that's clicked and on, and I'll do rectangular for now, and you can select an area. And then one of the things that you can do here is you can go to Tools, Crop, or Command K to crop the image to that size. So that's really nice. It's just a basic image editing thing. But you can do the same thing here with PDFs, believe it or not. So you wouldn't normally think of cropping PDFs, but you can. So let's switch here to a PDF, and you can go and turn the tool on there, do a selection, select a portion, and then do the same thing, crop, and crop down to that. And it's going to give you a warning here that it's going to keep the information but basically change the viewing area. But this is really great if you want to print something out and you only want to print a portion of that. Like I want to print this out, I don't want to waste ink on printing the rest. It's great to be able to use that. So you can also, when you're doing PDFs, if say you have multiple PDFs and you want to merge them, you can do that. So here's one PDF and here's another PDF. I could bring the sidebar up. So let's expand this window a little bit and have it show thumbnails in the sidebar. You see those thumbnails. And I'll have it do the same thing here. I'll show thumbnails in the sidebar. And say I want to take this page here, I can drag and drop it there, and it actually will add that page to this document. So this document is 2 pages, including this middle page from this document. I can also select and hit the delete key to get rid of them. So I can select this first one here, shift to select the last one there. Now I'm dragging 7 pages, and I put it there. Now I have all 8 pages here in this one document. So you can use it as a merge tool if you want. So going back to images, one of the cool things that you can do is you can take an image like this and cut something out of it. So I'm going to cut myself out of this here. So I'm going to turn the tools on, and I'm going to use the Smart Lasso, and I'm going to basically outline myself. And normally I would do this with a little more care. I'm just trying to do it quickly here. And it's going to try to estimate the object that I want to select. Now you can see the selection is this odd selection here, so I'm going to actually do copy that selection. I'm going to switch to something else like this, and I'm going to paste. And there I am. So I can make it seem like I'm standing by this beach here in Hawaii. So that's neat to do, and of course there are lots of different uses besides just this kind of fun use for it. And here is something else you can do that's PDF based. So you have a PDF and you say you want to send it to somebody, but you want to keep it a secret. You don't want anybody to be able to intercept this. You can actually set a password. So you can go to File, and then you can export. And when you go to export, one of the things that you can do is click Encrypt there. And you can give a password and verify the password, and it will encrypt the file, and only with the password will they be able to open it. They don't need Preview to open it. Any PDF viewer that supports encrypted PDFs will be able to open it, so they should be able to open it if they're using any general PDF viewer. It's going to prompt them for the same password that you assigned to the document.